Welcome, thank you for tuning NeptuneKnives. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, men sharpen men. One of my favorite passions besides knives is cars. And if you guys follow Motor Trend and everything that's been going on, the new 2013 SRT Viper, it lost in a comparison test against the ZR1. And automotive journalism, YouTube journalism, the director of SRT, he got upset, but rather than separating himself or arguing, he went ahead and sped up a special project to improve the Dodge Viper. So instead of arguing or claiming that it was phony and those kind of things, he went ahead and improved the SRT Viper, and he made the time attack version, which then beat the Corvette. And that's, to me, is very mature, and to me that shows that they're mature businessmen, that they view each other as peers. They take each other's criticism in the goal to create the best product. There's actually a genuine pride and honesty to what they want to accomplish and do, which to me I can say is more than what you see in the knife industry and knife journalism, these YouTube videos. It's been a long road, I think 200 videos now, and quite a few years that I've been doing this. And since I started here on YouTube, I've had viewers, bloggers, and knife makers that have not respected my opinion. But there are viewers, you guys, who have been supportive and contributed. And I don't doubt some of you viewers have ordered a knife from me too, which I greatly appreciate. I make knives, but step back to make these real reviews. That's how I view these. Because I'm not promoting my knife maker friends, which I don't have any, and I'm not promoting my stuff either. I make knives, but step back to make, in my opinion, real reviews. Ones where I don't promote my knife maker friends, which I don't have any, and where I just don't talk about my stuff only. And because I started YouTube without criticizing my own products also and testing them. Because when I started YouTube, my goal was to find tactical solutions for my friends and family, for my personal circle, and how I could find the best gear and protect them. And through the testing, for example, a flashlight, people don't think, why are you throwing this flashlight to see if it breaks or has any glitches? Because what if you're running and you fall and you drop your flashlight in an emergency and it hits something, or you're fighting with someone and they hit it out of your hand? If you guys watch that movie The Impossible, that moment where the father is looking for his wife and son after the tsunami, and it's at nighttime, and he's walking around over all this rubble, and he ends up falling, and the light hits the ground and turns off. Those kind of situations to me are what matter. And if something I've said in one of my videos has helped someone else protect their family, then to me that is the accomplishment that I was aiming for. And that goes same for why I make knives and what I hope to achieve when I make a knife for somebody. I'm hoping. So for those viewers who have followed my channel for quite some time, they know that I started originally as a. So for the viewers that have been following me for a long time, my first subscriber, I still know it's Orm. So for those viewers who've been following me for a long time, Mr. Orimoto was my first subscriber. I still will never forget that. During all this time, I've tested a lot of knives, and one of the best knives and the best lockups, the best everything, for what it is, has been the Hinderer XM folder, the 3.5 inch. And so, in one of my videos talking about my past, and where how I started and the things that led up to this point in my life, I had mentioned that there was a Hinderer contest, and I wanted the participants to basically make video responses using the 7-point format that I use, which now I use to critique my own products, critique other makers, and I think it's just a great format for me personally that I want to utilize on my channel. And so here's the folder. I put some blue lube in it, so it's smooth. Never been used. There's a light scuff on the bee blast I see right there. Right there. It's not bad, the pocket clip. I could re-bee blast that if someone really wanted me to, but I don't think that's necessary. The bee blast on here is different than the bee blast on here. Perhaps the steel or just different, different mixture. I would say just leave it. The blade's never been used, never been sharpened. Doesn't seem to have any edge damage. There's a little slight, looks like there's a little slight right here. You guys won't be able to see on camera, but it's a slight little, looks like a, I don't know. Maybe just, that initial softened edge. A little bit of heat damage, I'm not quite sure, but whatever happened. This one looks hand ground, it's uneven right there a little bit. So this is one of the older Hinderers. It has, if I can get this to focus. This is one of the older Hinderers. If you go back to my California Custom Knife Show vid, this knife was actually held by Mr. Hinderer and inspected by him. So this one is one of his earlier ones. He said he can't pinpoint when he made this, but it has the bee blasted blade. I don't think even he knows what's steel because he didn't say. And the file work that was done by his assistant, his sales guy. So this is like hand filing rather than the machined of the new ones. You see it? It's a little bit, it definitely doesn't look perfect. It definitely looks hand done. So that's kind of cool. Has the older Hinderer's locks bar stop. Lockup's good. And you see it's my favorite combination because the bee blast provides more traction. And then the gray G10, so it's got all this gray kind of tones all over it. And it's the Sponto, so I think it's the real true Hinderer design, sturdy, And then see, it's got that, and it has the old hardware, which if someone really wants, just try to get a hold of Hinderer, do the best you can. Maybe go on another site, and I think other sites sell the hardware. You can just replace those screws for the flat ones. And so basically, the contest was they would do 7-point reviews, just like I do, and it would help me learn some criticisms that I could think about. Like one guy was saying pocket real estate, that I never thought about that, but when you have that folding knife or something in your pocket, does it allow room for other things? The locks channel, he had lots of interesting points. More on the first video for me that I agreed with than the second. BG Outdoors, young guy, met him in person, just really enthusiastic, and if he won, it would be just awesome, just to share this. And the 5, basically, of the entries, I picked 5 people to then do a second video. And what I used to evaluate that was mostly the effort, maybe for example, I think Ghost Cavi, he made like a 20-minute video, and that was like, wow, that's a lot of effort. And there were people who organized it, printed it out, and it was just, I felt the people who knew me the most through the time, I've seen their comments, who have really, like I said, contributed in some way, or at least I saw a genuine effort. So it's really the people that, in their video, I could tell that they just really wanted to do this and do it to the best of their ability. Of those entries, I chose 5. And so how this drawing works is now, basically, here's the 5. So we got, this is Mr., I don't know if, well, I know his real name, Mr. B. Knife Freak. Then we got Ghost, Stun, Lock, and BG. And they all have channels. I think the only one here is Stun doesn't have a full-on channel, but Ghost started making videos, and his videos are really good. And BG Outdoors is cool. You know, all of them. You know, they just as they grow and do more videos. I just took it off camera. Okay, wait. So here are the 5 entries. I'll put them right here in this like this. Okay, so you can see Ghost, Stun, Lock, BD, Knife Freak, and BG Outdoors. And these 5 guys, they all have channels. Stun doesn't really have too many videos, but the rest of them all contribute. Ghost, it seems like a new channel, but his videos are really good. I really like him right now. And you know, BG Outdoors, Young Guy, Lock, you know, all these guys, as they, you know, if we support them, I think over time they provide a lot of feedback, and you know, they'll make more videos and get better at it. And you know, it's definitely, YouTube can also be fun and educational for the people making the videos, and as long as also the viewers. So basically what I'm gonna do is, I have the 5 in here, right? So, okay, this is cheesy, but I'm just gonna half close the box. I'm gonna shake it. See if I can. And the first one, hold on. And the first one that comes out will be the winner. And get one to fall out. Oh, that's all 3, huh? 5. Cheesy, I know, but okay. You guys ready? I can't tell what it is. Oh my gosh, the Lock. Okay. Well, dude, man. Okay. I don't know what to say. All right, dang. Well, shoot. Well, this guy has been really supportive of me, and that is interesting. And he lives in a rough country. I mean, really rough. Like $80 every 3 days. He has to take a train like for 5 hours to go to his school, which is in a different, I guess, province or state. And I just know it's rough over there, dangerous. And he won, so, well, geez, I know he was talking about if he won, what would he do? And well, now we know. So, dang. All right, man. Well, dang, he's one lucky guy, man. That's random. I didn't know who would get it, so regardless, I hope you enjoy it. I know he was telling me if he won, he would use it and test it, and because he wants to, you know, he's never had a chance. He would never be able to afford a knife like this. So that is cool that he got this. And to be honest, I don't care, man. If you decide to sell it, you can go ahead and sell it, because I know it's financially really hard out there. So do whatever you want. It's yours. Thank you for all the participants. I will never forget that you guys participated. You know, I know a couple other people. Mr. Knives R Us. He made a nice video, and I wish I could, you know, acknowledge that too in some way. And for most of the entries, you know, I do appreciate it, and I won't forget that you entered. And as the future comes, and you know, we'll see as more time, perhaps more money. I'm picking up some new machinery, safety gear specifically, things that for the shop that are more, for me, important than necessary tools, but more for health. As I'm picking up some new gear, and you know, the knife orders right now are about like 6 months out. You have to wait. As more and more things happen, and continue making videos, I will continue trying to do something cool like this.